What's up, everybody? Here to talk about the RTX 5090, the PNY one. I got the ARGB model, and had it for just about 30 days now. So thought I'd go live stream and talk about how I feel about the card so far, and go a little into about my background, like why I even have it, because I get it. It's not a card that's for everybody. So for me, I got it because I had a RTX 4090 before, and it was really good. An MSI one, I had no issues with it, and really, like, I loved it. And the 5090 is not some massive upgrade over the 4090 that I had, but I was able to sell the 4090 for very, very close to what the PNY 5090 was going for at Micro Center. So I was like, well, I might as well do it, because I can get, effectively, I looked at it as like I can get the 5090 for about $150 out of pocket, really. Like, so I was like, that's not too bad of an investment in my mind. The only thing I was worried about was the fact that it was a PNY model. I was real close to spending some more on another MSI one, the Vanguard specifically, because of what I was hearing about it. I was going to steer clear of Asus because of, one, the prices of them, and two, I don't know. I've heard a bunch of stuff about Asus lately and some customer service practices and all that. And plus, the PNY one is, for those that don't know, it stands for Paris, New York. And in the past, I would get EVGA cards, like that was my primary one. And you know, PNY is a company that I feel like, when I researched them, they do a bunch of workstation cards, and they've been around for a while. And I thought that maybe supporting them is not that bad of an idea. Like, the price isn't great, but compared to all the other ones, the price was really great for the value of the card that I was getting, right? Like, it's already pre-overclocked. Not that that matters too much, but good noise levels and thermals and stuff like that from what I was reading. And my own findings support that. So I do think that it's a pretty good card so far. Overall, if y'all want my conclusion up front, I think it's a pretty good purchase, pretty good card. Do I think it's worth it over the 4090? I mean, not really. I don't have buyer's remorse or anything, but I probably should have just stuck to the 4090, but whatever. It is what it is. I have it, and maybe I can make some content off of it. And if anybody is interested in PNY or considering it, I can show off some stuff, just to show you, put peace of mind, I guess, like, that demonstrate that it works, and it works as designed, and it's not crazy. I know there was like that one article that kind of scared me, to be honest, but there was an article that came out about somebody that had a PNY 5090, my specific model, and I guess the capacitor blew that was right next to the 16-pin connector. And I'm going to be real with you, that 16-pin connector scares me. I have a good power supply. I have a Be Quiet straight power 1500 watt one, and it has the built-in 16-pin connector to it. What's up, Noonies? And I make sure, I've been building computers since I was about 11, and back then computers were crazy, like with ribbon cables and all this other stuff. And so I guess I'm not no stranger to like making sure the connections of stuff is secure. So I do, obviously I made sure that on my end I did my absolute best to have that connection right. But still, it scares me because I've looked at the power draw, and it draws 600 watts. Not all the time. Like, my gaming setups, it just depends on, like, at least for me, like, I'm big into PC gaming and tweaking stuff, messing with settings. So like, for me, I don't always just run stuff maxed out, max capacity. It just depends. Like, I'm more about like having a good experience and smooth frame rates and the graphics of the games looking good, but not necessarily max settings, if that makes sense. Like, I know a card like this is designed for max settings and all that, but it just, for me, it depends. Like, some games, like, I want to play I don't know, like the new RoboCop Unfinished Business, I've got that. I run that at just high settings and DLSS quality mode, no frame gen or anything like that. And I don't turn on the ray tracing. I think it looks fine without it. But that game, man, it had its own issues that it didn't really matter what card I was using. I love the game and I beat it, and I hope others play it because RoboCop is near and dear to my heart. I'm an '80s kid, but that game is definitely an Unreal Engine 5 stutter house, at least on my rig. Like maybe other people have different experiences, but for me, not so much. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of what I wanted to talk about. The 600 watt thing, like I said, it is scary. I don't like pumping 600 watts like that through a graphics card through one connector. Well, I guess it's not really 600 watts through one connector because the motherboard provides power to whatever it is, 150 watts, I think, something like that, 100 something watts. So through the connector, maybe 450 watts or so. But still, it's like the principle is there, right? You've got these connectors that there's been known issues with, and they're not perfect. And the old 8-pin connectors, even though there'd be 3 or 4 of them, if we were to run those nowadays, if they didn't have the 16-pin connector on the graphics card, it would still, it would probably still work just fine, and there wouldn't be nearly as much fright towards it. So, yeah, I get it. I get why this is not the car for everybody, and I just was willing to take the risk, and hopefully PNY is a good company about customer service if and when I need it. And I guess without further ado, let's see, I'll start with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That's what I'm playing right now. It's a real hard test of the RTX 5090. Obviously, like, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound has all the ray tracing and AI performance stuff that has been associated with it. It's really one of the most cutting edge games to come out in the past 10 years. So if you have a graphics card that you want to test out, get Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I'm going to show you to you real quick. Hold on a second. Window capture. Let's capture that. You're going to love it. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's some Ninja Gaiden Ragebound for you. Make sure, I got to look at my stream to make sure it's going and you can see it. Let's see here. No, it looks like it's just showing me on the webcam, but the web browser, like I'm looking at OBS. What the heck? Hold on a second. Let me fix this. I don't know why it's doing that. Window capture. Let's go up top there. Let's hide that. And let's do game capture maybe. Let's try that. See if that works. Yeah, you like that? Pretty impressive stuff, right? Showing off the 5090. I hope y'all love this. This is basically why I bought a 5090, if I'm being honest, is like to play Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and games like it. Oh man, I died. I only died because I need to overclock my 5090 a little bit more. You know, it is what it is. I guess the 2800 megahertz or whatever it runs at is just not good enough to help me survive. So we'll think about that. Let's see if I can bring up this menu here. Nope, it's not showing up. It only captures the gameplay. I was going to bring up the NVIDIA overlay. Let's see if it shows. Hold on. Show statistics. It does not show, huh? That's weird. Configure heads-up display. Let's see. Upper right, record, blah, blah, blah. I probably have to, on OBS instead of game capture, I probably have to make it display capture, but I don't like doing that because then it'll show like everything on my desktop and all that, and that's kind of whack. Let's see here. Let's see, technical difficulties. Why won't it show up though? Don't overlays normally by default show up and you have to turn that off? Show statistics and heads up display. Yes, so it's showing up on my monitor. What the heck, dude? Da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got everything set to show. I'm really trying to show y'all how just demanding Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is. I mean, just for context here, my GPU is at 39 degrees Celsius. It's running at 2200 megahertz. It's drawing 93 watts with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, and my fan did kick on. It says 1,000 RPM. So yeah, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, I'm just kidding about Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I'm gonna switch to something else. I just hope that somebody gets a little bit of kick out of this. I know y'all did not come to see Ninja Gaiden, so let's quit that. And maybe I'll fire up RoboCop. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will fire up RoboCop. And let me switch some stuff around because add source. Yeah, so we're gonna do RoboCop. Maybe RoboCop, since I've played it quite a bit, will now have the shader cache squared away. I bought this on GOG.com, by the way, and if y'all don't know what GOG is, Good Old Games, it's a really good company in my opinion. I like to support it because they provide DRM-free downloads for their games, and once you own it, it's yours. You know, I know technically it's still like a license or whatever, but they have offline installers, and like I don't have to use the launcher, the GOG Galaxy launcher to launch my games or anything. Okay. 1 second while I set this up. Yeah, okay, it's showing up. I hear my CPU fan kicking on, so this part is kind of slow, I guess. Maybe it doesn't like... Oh, yeah, shader compilation. Here we go. Get that shader compilation. One second, y'all. I've been playing it, though. I don't know why it has to do a shader compilation. I didn't upgrade my graphics drivers or anything. It shouldn't have to do this. I wish I could figure out why my overlay for NVIDIA is not showing up. That's kind of important. And I don't use MSI Afterburner. I know a lot of people do. It's like the standard, but I've also read some stuff about it causing issues too, like stutters and all that. Okay, I gotta turn my... turn this down. Okay. Now let's bring my webcam back to the forefront here. It's not showing. There we go. Okay. I wonder if now that I'm playing a 3D type of game that this will work, the overlay. Let's see. Let's see here. Anything? I wonder if it's a setting in the NVIDIA app, maybe? Let's see. Let's see here. NVIDIA app. Graphics. No. System. No. Performance. Settings. NVIDIA overlay. Blah, blah, blah. Notifications about... Man. No. No. I'm going to leave on my overlay, even though y'all can't see it. And maybe I'll just kind of read out what it says. You'll just have to trust me, I guess. I'm sure if somebody was actually watching and was technically savvy, I mean, I'm technically savvy, but if somebody knew more about the NVIDIA overlay than me, they'd probably be able to speak to why it's not showing up in my stream. So let's see. We'll do... I'm going to leave DLSS on, leave that on. I don't like frame generation for this game. And we'll put everything... We'll just put everything on the highest. Epic, Lumen, on, limited to unlimited. We'll do unlimited, high quality Lumen. We'll apply that, okay? Play. This is probably gonna punish my PC here. Okay. I mean, it's running pretty good. It's at 136 FPS, 140, 64 degrees Celsius GPU temperature. Fan is 1100 RPM, and it's gonna heat up probably some more. Load game though. Let's see. I don't like this. Is like the very, very end, so I'm gonna go. Maybe let's see this autosave real quick. See if this is a good spot. Yeah, here we go. And my gun is absolutely ridiculous right now, by the way. I'm about to show you, but watch this. It's infinite ammo. It never stops. It goes on and on and on and on. So right now, it's showing that my graphics card is running at 2800, 2812 or so, like right around 2800, drawing 500 watts. 130 FPS, and I am running DLSS quality mode, so if I ran native it would definitely drop quite a bit, but my temperature 68, 69, nice, and it seems to be kind of steady there. 1475 RPM fan speed. I know that's not the most interesting stuff in the world, but
pause it. You gotta brush your teeth. Pause it. You have to pause it. Come on. Come on. You have to brush your teeth or I'm turning the TV off. 1, 2. You gotta listen to Mimi. Were you recording? You didn't say anything. I'm over here with no bra on. You gotta delete that.
okay, we're up to 520 watt GPU power draw. 540, whatever this cutscene is, going hard. And right now, my fan speed 1670 RPM, and just listening to it, I don't hear much coil whine or really any. I just hear like the noise of more airflow for the fans ramping up, and my temperature, it's around 70 to 72. It keeps just fluctuating between 70 and 72. It has not climbed higher than 72 yet, and we're running this, you know, we've been running this for a few minutes now, so but yeah, like I said, man, it is high power draw. Like, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. And this scene right here, I guess, because the volumetric fog stuff down here and details and all that. We're at just over 105 frames a second, so not anything. It wasn't running. It's not running at 140 or 130 like it was before in this particular spot. But yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get into some combat. See if we can find some action. Oh yeah, we got action. Here we go. Like, watch this gun, man. Ridiculous. Just shredded. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Isn't that absurd? That is ridiculous, huh? And also keep in mind, like, I don't have a separate machine for streaming. I'm using my main PC, so there probably is a slight performance hit from using this PC. Golly, this gun is ridiculous.
Are you playing this game?
I am playing this game.
Where are these bad guys coming from? Are you low?
That definitely tanked my frame rate.
Is that RoboCop?
That frame rate went down to like 70.
Is this RoboCop?
It is RoboCop.
I want to play RoboCop.
You can't play this game.
Hey, which button do you shoot?
It's this button that you shoot with. Trigger.
Oh.
And keep in mind, I have the ray tracing setting on, so that's probably a part of why it dropped.
So can I play it because it's easy?
It's not easy, dude. It's just my gun is... I have it set up to where it's super strong.
What just happened?
That drone thing shot down the bridge.
How did it do that? I'm gonna see now.
And yeah, so the temperature has... the highest I saw was 72. It's at 67 right now. GPU utilization is in the 90s, high 90s, 96 right now.
Oh, what is crunchy blood? What happened to the electricity? Did he turn it off? Did you break his I did a bunch of it. Oh.
I like how this gun I have is so ridiculous, but it can't take down that drone.
What? Why is the person gone?
Man, I wish my overlay was showing up though for y'all to see, just because I want to be able to prove and validate like what I'm saying is accurate. Like hopefully y'all just trust me, but yeah, overall it's just a really good experience with this card. Now in the future, will a capacitor blow on mine? Maybe, but hopefully not.
What's happening? Oh, what is that thing?
That it's a drone, but now I disabled it. I hacked that drone.
Why you don't? Can I see the drone?
The drone just crashed.
Yeah, but can I see it? I want to see the drone that crashed.
Right here.
Whoa, go jump down. Cool, shoot it.
This Gatling gun is, I swear it's weaker than my pistol now.
Shoot it. Can you shoot it? Shoot it.
And that's all I'm going to show for RoboCop.
What are you doing?
Exiting RoboCop.
Why?
Because.
Why are you exiting?
Because I'm going to show other stuff. Yeah.
That's boring.
Let's see. Let's go back to here and installed, and we'll go to
That one or that one?
what do I got on Steam to show?
Shut down!
Hold on, buddy.
It's on it.
I'm trying to find. No.
No. That one.
Oh, you know what? I can do Overwatch 2 and use the in-game overlay, even though Overwatch 2 is not demanding.
Wait, I have to get I died in this game so much that I kill myself.
Okay. We're going to go. What we're going to look at now is we'll go to graphics quality and then Epic. And then I'm going to do no DLSS. Sure, high. I'm not 100% sure in this game if default means absolutely no sampling, because things have changed nowadays to where default sometimes like TAA, but I think this is just standard native. We'll do VRAM usage, GPU temperature, frame rate. Yeah, that's every one in the every option that I have, and we'll do. Okay, 240 hertz. And then we'll do VSync off. Yeah, good. Okay. This should show, what it's going to be like. What it's going to be like without a frame rate limit. It should be able to show like how high the frame rate will actually go in this game with the RTX 5090. And it should show like, all I'm going to be able to show you with this overlay is the temperature and frame rate, but it's still some data for you to look at if you're interested in this PNY 5090. Yeah, but I will say, like, I am impressed with it. Even the fan noise, I'm not going to sit here and say it's quiet whenever it's running like above 1600 RPM on the fans. It's not quiet, but it's not obnoxious either. It doesn't sound like a jet engine taking off. And mine, all cards are susceptible to coil whine. Like, coil whine is not something that can necessarily always be prevented or anything. There's so many factors with coil whine, like your power supply, power delivery, your grid, your card itself, like power. The power subsystems, delivery subsystems within the GPU. It's so many things for coil whine, but mine, I haven't heard any noticeable coil whine, and there probably is. Like, if I were to open up my case and like put my ear right up to it, I could probably hear something. But just normal operations at all the different levels all the different levels of demand on the card, I haven't been able to hear coil whine. Just fan noise ramp up, and the fans. There's definitely, like my old MSI 4090 RTX 4090, the fan speed. It had coil whine, but the fan speed as it ramped up, like say it was at 1600 RPM on that 4090, that noise was quite a bit different than 1600 RPM on this card. This one definitely has more fan noise at the same RPM as my last card. So, you know, it's just something to be aware of if you're really sensitive to noise levels and stuff. But I mean, if you're really that sensitive to noise levels, but you're spending this kind of money on a card, you're probably the type that can tinker with settings and fan curve profiles and all that. Like, and I know how to do all that. I know how to do manual overclocks and tinker with fan curves and everything. It's a trial and error process, and I just don't typically do it because I prefer to run things at stock. I don't like to overclock, and I don't like to do anything outside of stock because just personal preference. It's not that I don't understand the value of it, I just don't like doing it. Alright, so it's hitting my monitor cap at 240 and 59°C, but maybe I got, because I know people test and they're able to see really how high this frame rate will go. I thought that would just be a matter of me turning off VSync, but I think it's probably because I have G-Sync enabled on my monitor. So I'll probably have to disable G-Sync to really show how high a frame rate can go. But I mean, we're running 4K native on this game, and it's staying at the 240.
Why they are not attacking me? Why are they not attacking me? They're not attacking me.
What's happening, Zaire, is that my team is getting dominated. And my other healer, I don't know what's going on with him. We'll finish this matchup there, chat. And oh, we had a teammate leave. And then once this match is over, we'll switch to something else.
Go over there. I gotta go there. How did someone do that?
I got sucked in. Dude, nobody's killing Zarya. They're just letting Zarya hammer it, you know? Hammer it in there. Got her. I'll take care of her myself. Got her. I'm gonna get her too. Got her. I got her. Alright. Now we're capturing this. Had to take control there, Zaire.
Why is who not attacking you?
But yeah, this is not typically how I play this game because I just don't see much difference visually or anything, or really any, between running native versus DLSS quality. And then the DLSS quality puts quite a bit less demand on the system than running full 4K. Really, if it was up to me, I'd have a 2K OLED monitor, but it happened to where when I bought this Alienware 32 4K one, it was on a really good sale, and then for military, Dell offers a 10% military discount, so I was able to get it on a sale plus the 10% discount. That's why I got the OLED 32 4K monitor. I'm not a 4K must-have person. I actually prefer 2K. Just, and I get it, like, people that buy this card, it's like, why would you buy this for a 2K experience? And I get that. It's just, I'd rather have the 2K monitor personally. What was that? Dude. Heal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, that just... Winston got sapped. We need the tank. Oh, that was not a good orb throw. Here we go. Now we're getting it. Man, I shouldn't have done that. I went too far forward. That was on me. And I should have known her cooldown on her ice block was going to be over. Okay, you want to sit with me too? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Zaire. This is hilarious. Her perks changed.
Can we go that thing?
She can reverse her biotic orb now. That's not bad. That's pretty cool.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Man, this is a tough match, dude. Oh, she can reverse both of them. The healing orb and the damage one. Got it. I like that reverse orb. Man, that's a good one. That's a good perk. Somebody help me. She's in here. She's gonna get killed though. Goodbye, Widow. Too bad you can't keep reversing the orb. Got her. Got her. No! I needed help. We can get this win. Oh yeah, Widow's stupid visor. Oh, I got knocked off. Wasted my ult. Oh, Winston. Dude, nobody's like pushing though. That wasn't just my fault. Nobody was pushing. They're just hanging out behind the cart, like on the other side. Like, come on, man.
Oh, no, he died.
We lost. We lost.
Who were you pushing?
Pop-Tart Cat got the play of the game. All right, that's it for Overwatch. I can only take so much of that game. Can only take so much of Overwatch, dude. Okay. Still showing as running on Steam. Probably because Overwatch is actually malware. It's a joke, it's not malware. Don't touch the monitor.
It's not a monitor.
This is a monitor. Yes, it is.
It's not. It's just.
Yes, it is.
It's not a monitor.
It is a monitor. All right.
A monitor is something else.
What are you talking about? What do you mean it's something else?
Can you watch you?
No, hold on. Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting my leg. Got to figure out what we're going to run next, dude.
Ew.
I just realized for whatever reason my Rumble stream is only showing my thumbnail. What?
Thumbnail? That's it.
Why is that happening? All right, y'all. Well, I think that's about it. You know, I could show you more, but we're having a time over here. Appreciate anybody that tuned in. Peace out.